Good afternoon. It is the lunchtime special. We're going to have some bologna for lunch, maybe. Yes, it is one of the microphone guys. You need the microphone. Yeah, it is one of the lunchtime meats. We're here for it. Guys, let's get into it. It is match day. Vlahovic is back. I have a good feeling about today. I don't know what it is. Is it because Vlahovic is back? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. I just feel good. I don't know what it is. All right. So, FOP Mob, first and foremost. Let's look at the starting lineups. We're just 15 minutes away from kickoff now. So these should be locked in. No funny business this week. I don't think so. The past couple matches, it's been a lot of game time decisions, let's say. So nothing crazy today. We just have a nice, simple lineup. And before we do it, guys, I almost forgot. Like, subscribe, socials, all in the description. The Discord as well. That's an important one because that's where we have the continuing conversations after the match and during the match, all over the place. Talk about some F1 last race tomorrow of the season. Some NFL, all kinds of sports. We talk about everything gaming. FC25, F1 Sim. Big into that one. Call of Duty, whatever. Just get in there. It's all good. Guys, like, subscribe, line up. Here we go. Juve, Carlin in nets. Not a huge surprise, as Wednesday you do have Man City. So, you can rotate the keeps. We have some squad depth there, right? So, Party in a net. So you have Cambiaso, Kalulu, Gatti, and Danilo. Danilo now taking up the right back position. With Savona now being injured. I find what I do find interesting is we do have a unit of Ruhi. He is a left back. Now fullbacks typically can interchange with some success left and right. Danilo gets the start. He's getting utilized. Excuse me. And I'm going to do this a lot today, guys. I'm sorry. I do have a cold. I'm coughing all over the place. Bear with me. I might have to take a little moment here and there to clear the throat, if you know what I'm saying. So, that being said, Danilo, is he off the market for January now? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But in the midfield, you have Fagioli and Locatelli. Yeah, Fagioli getting the start. We'll see how that works out. Typically you look for Thuram in that position, but clearly looking to get a bit of rotation there. Way at Coop Miners can't say Sao up top, and now, of course, Vlahovic is back. Just because there's no depth here, there's not a whole lot. This is what we're going to get. They're going to play on Wednesday again. It just is what it is. So he's rotated where he's had a little bit of availability to do so. But otherwise, this is it. This is our lineup. Mostly a starting 11, other than maybe your goalkeeper and Fagioli. All right, so for Bologna, you got Skorushki in nets. Let's not hope he has a prime Buffon day. He can do that. Decent keep. We'll see what he's got today. I'm hoping, though, Dusan, you got to put a couple past. Now, you got back line of, and I should say 4-2-3-1 against 4-2-3-1 again. Miranda, Lukumi, Bukema, and Holm. Decent back line, actually. They got a pretty decent back line. Midfield, the Freuler and Pobega. Up top, you have Dominguez, Odegaard, or Odegaard, not Odegaard. It's Walmart version, Odegaard. Ndoye, and then Castro up top. Biggest note out of their lineup is Orsolini. Actually, a slightly better record than Vlahovic with an assist, 6 goals. He's out today. So they're putting Castro up top. That's a big mess for Bologna. Huge mess. So they might be a little flaccid when it comes to the attack, perhaps. You do have like you got a bit of outlet there. And then Odegaard and Doig, I don't know. I think they might be a little bit flat. We'll see. They might work on the counter. They might get something there out of a set play, corners, what have you. I just have my doubts that they're going to be overly frightening, right? And like, you got to remember, too, last year they had Struxy as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's a different Bologna this year. You do have Italiano. That's a big note right there. Vincenzo Italiano. Actually, this is pretty interesting. So the coaching school there in Italy, they're watching this game today. This is a big game for them today because they're doing a study between Motta and Italiano and basically who the next best up-and-coming Italian coach is. Obviously you can only have two teams on the pitch. I would throw Palladino in there even. He might be a year or two behind Italiano, perhaps. He does need to make that next step into that top team. Like Fiorentina is a top team right now, let's be honest. How's the table sit as we speak? Let's look. Atalanta just dispatching Milan again on Friday. That odd Friday game. Napoli there, they got to play. Inter, of course, they still have another game to play. Because that Inter-Fiorentina game last week, and there is Fiorentina in fourth. Again, a game in hand there with Inter. Then Lazio, and then Juventus. Lazio-Napoli tomorrow, primetime game. That's going to be an interesting one. That's certainly, I'm going to say that is the match of the weekend. Because obviously Lazio went 31, they're right up there. And then Napoli lose ground. That puts Atlanta in first. Of course, if Napoli does win, that puts them back into first. But like really tight, right? Like really tight, positions shifting up and down, no matter what the result may be. Especially for Lazio, say they lose tomorrow, we win, we claw back that position as well. All tentative, right? This weekend's kind of crazy in terms of just how the table's shifting. Match day 15, not quite the halfway point, but like this final little stretch before the holiday break, which doesn't even exist this year because the schedule's distancing. The congestion, right? You get a Christmas off, you're back in a couple days. Like there's no break. Not what we're used to anyways, where, it's a few days. You usually have that week buffer. But no, it's fast and furious. Anyways, no matter which game you're looking at this weekend, for the most part, it's going to be pretty interesting. The earlier game today was not all of them, but a lot of big games. That's the Genoa-Torino one earlier, 0-0. Yeah, not much in that one. Roma-Lecce, that's big for Roma. They got to eventually win, right? It's almost match time here. We got a few minutes, but let me get my stream. So, starts right away. Beautiful. So, home match. Actually, we didn't get into the injuries. We do need to do the injuries. Of course, ours is a list, but slightly shorter this week, which is great. So, on the bench, first off, Nicolo Rizzo, Pinsolio, Di Gregorio, Ruhi, Savona, Owusu, Pagnucco, Tharam, Ajic, Pugno, Yildiz, and Bengula. So once again, we see those next-gen players getting called up, just occupying the position on bench for worst-case scenario. Or in the case of, let's hope, a blowout, that they throw them on just for rotation, just for minutes, exposure, we're winning like 5-0 or something. But who knows? You throw the young guys on that situation as well. They have Rivalia, Bagnolini, Di Silvestri, Ehrlich, Casale, Posh, Carlazza, Fabian, Ferguson, Mordo, Illing Jr., there he is, Carlson, Arbuski, and Dalinga. Couple names no, obviously Illing Jr. Di Silvestri, older now, but I mean, he can always come in for backup. Okay, Sally, another one. Posh. They got good defenders. I do like their defenders. Lewis Ferguson, coming off that big injury. He might get some minutes later on. In terms of injuries, of course, Burma Cabal, Louise McKenney, Milik, Gonzalez. We don't know. We don't know anything. We keep on saying that we don't know anything about these guys. How long, how short, when they're coming back. The mystery injuries, it's absolutely insane. And that's look at that. A spider coming right down on the ceiling. Let's get rid of that guy. Give me a second. Just going to remove him. No, he's on the ground now. He's on the ground. I lost him. All right, whatever. It's one of those long leg, skinny guys. Just like right in front of my face. I'm just streaming here, and there's a spider. I don't mind the spiders. They get rid of all the other nasty bugs. They can hang around, but come right down my face like that. All right, so their injuries. Lycogiannis, Ibasher, El Zazouzi, and Orsolini, as mentioned before. A couple other names in there. But that being said, it's going to be, I'm going to get crazy. It's going to be 3-0 today. You're going to get a Deuce on brace and Fajoli surprise. So I'm just throwing down. That's the way it's going to be. Okay, well, they're in the tunnel. We're getting ready. And scoreboard, is it too soon for the scoreboard? No, it's not. Let's get that going. Got to switch some screens around. Give me a second. What do you guys think? What are you coming with today? Easy win. We're going to struggle again. Terror ball. Whatever it may be, we're here for it. There we go. There we go. Scoreboard ready. Just a couple minutes now. I don't know why I feel comfortable today about it. Just because I'm chill, because I'm sick. I just don't care. The drugs make me feel good. I don't know. I'm actually not on the drugs. And I ran out of Ricolas. So all I got left is the tea. Make some hot toddies or something, right? I got the beats pumping today. Let's see how the crowd. The crowd is what is going to be interesting. Monta even mentioned it. It doesn't look like a packed house. There's still a few minutes to kick off. Fairly, I mean, it's full. But Monta did allude to the fact that the crowd needs to get into it. Continued support. Oh, guys, it's the yellow kit. My lord, it's the yellow kit. You're at home and you chose the yellow kit. They're trying to sell them for Christmas. The third kit sold. They're trying to move kids. They're trying to just like expose it. You know, maybe it's like German Dave's family. They didn't know any better. They got that travesty. I don't know. But they're wearing the disgusting second kit. Sorry, it should be the third kit. Gross. Gross. I see too, my frame rate looks kind of slow today. I'm kind of choppy. I don't know why. I don't know what's doing that. As long as my voice is okay, you know, at the end of the day, who cares completely what I look like? But it'll be an interesting game nonetheless, tactically speaking. A 4-2-3-1, it's the implementation of this, right, with Italiano. We hear a lot about Italiano ball. One of the names on our list to replace Allegri this summer. Obviously, we did choose Motta, and because we chose Motta, knock-on effect of Italiano to Bologna. He's doing an okay job. Again, different team. It's just a different Bologna. You don't have your Xerxes. You don't have your Calafiore. Ferguson being out for the beginning of the season. Mind you, Ferguson might have even left if he wasn't injured, so who knows? At least they would have had a bunch of money to spend on something else. Your connection just caught what GD Internet has. Like, how bad is it? Is the audio bad? I hope not. I might need to reset if that's the case. That would be not great this close to kickoff. Okay, it's just teasing. You gotta be worried there, man. That'd be bad news, Bears. I don't know what the delay is going to be like today. You know, I'm just going to actually refresh it just in case. It might have already started. This people does this to me. No. Showing the VAR room. Still not started. I feel slow because it's 12. Justin here, just giggling in the corner. Yeah, I'm just on 10 FPS. It's weird. I don't know what happened with that. I'm choppy. It's probably like 15. It should be 30. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. I saw stuff today. We'll work with it. Biggest thing, of course, the sound quality. If that's okay, if that's good. And okay, we have kickoff. Do we? Just getting my phone says it, so my stream is delayed. There's no doubt about that. But we do have kickoff on my screen. I'll sync up in 15 seconds. Really slow to kick it off. There we go. Sync. We got the sync. Now you can tell me how far off I am. Which sucks. I know you want to celebrate. You guys know the rules. Don't ruin it in the chat until I do my thing. Well, at least it's easy to see them. That yellow versus the dark blue and red. So Chiro going with a draw. Another draw. You know what's funny too is German Dave. He didn't actually watch last week's game. He's been really busy, didn't watch it. He thought it was another 0-0. He didn't actually even realize. But nice giveaway here for Jolie. Diving into a lot of space. Still going. From, that bit of a quick shot. Bounces back to Locatelli. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting shot. It didn't look like it was going to have enough oomph on target if it made it, but easy break early on. And yeah, I'm trying to hold in a cough the whole time. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. Those things, it'll be nice to have way on the left. Yeah, we'll see how that works out, honestly. I didn't even mention that Yildiz wasn't playing. That was way to take that position. Yeah, you know, Yildiz hasn't really been on fire. I can see why there's some rotation there. Maybe just trying to rest him up as well. Overuse. Bologna going long on the right side. And Doi easily stripped by Cambiasso, though. And Bajoli, that just kicks the ball in Doi's face because screw you, Doi. The press conference, too, you can tell that Monta's getting a little bit frustrated with the questions because there's a lot of those questions now. Like, what's going on? He can't win. The pressure. Here's pressure. I do love Yildiz, but I think Goya has just been in some kind of form. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of form. See what my puppy's up to. What are you up to, Betty Boo? Can't trust the young ones. Yeah, rotation. That's the name of the game. Would be funny as if he lose to Bologna. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that, man. Well, let's hope this picks up. Otherwise, we will be getting a draw. Kalulu doing all right to throw that one. I mean, he didn't recover it. Yeah, just hold on. Hey, stop that. Come here. Yeah, the puppy again. Get into more things. There's your 10 frames per second head there in the corner. Black one, hard to see in the shadows there, but she's there. Corner though now for Bologna. Commentator reminding us that it's only of the goals we haven't seen, 3 have been on penalties, so interesting as well. Just makes it better sounding. Ball dropping down and Doi blocked off. Cambiasso, takes a knock there, blocking that shot. Is it just the sting off the ball? All right, setting up for another corner. Cambiasso still holding that ankle and hobbling. Ooh. Cambiasso's down. Meaning we might see Ruhi. Really? So the ball goes off his toe, which flicks it around. That's an awkward one. That's not something you really see. Again, if your tendons are given that easy, this goes back to our conversation from Thursday night. The training, are they overtrained? It means those muscles are overstretched, overused. And then a shock like that is going to cause an injury, something benign. I think we're going to see Ruhi. And our defensive woes continue. Juve, aka everyone's injured FC. This is asking a whole bunch of questions, though. And a lot of it within the defensive line. Like, is there something specific in the defensive line as well with the training? Like the defensive coaching or something? I don't know. Or is it just, defenders tend to take more impacts? That is part of it. I don't know, though. Long stoppage there. Corner, though, cleared off. He playing down a man currently. Oh, you're saying it's his plant foot. That makes it worse. So his right foot? Okay, that changes everything if it's his plant foot. Oh, then he's done. That could be a couple months. Okay. Well, I think then we might be in trouble. Yeah, I've had those injuries multiple times. Once you get it once, you just always get them. Ankle's a smaller joint, right? So, and it, I mean, supports your body. He just ran back on pitch. All right. Well, this is good. Yeah, I see him. It's looking okay. That freeze spray really works. We'll see though. We'll monitor it. And and Doi puts it off the post. Taking that from outside the box, but getting it around the wall. Ooh. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Not quite curling in. Locatelli tries to get something on it. Maybe just enough of a body in the way to pull that shot off, but big let off and a wake up call. Oh man. Oh, Bologna throw it. Oh, Weah steals it back. Vlahovic tries. Oh, is it bouncing? Not well enough. Skorupski collects it. Conceição was looking to get on the end of that. Vlahovic just dumping the ball forward. Oh, just not a great pass, honestly, but took a lucky bounce. But she got to get it forward. So something. Again, good foot in, stolen. Chico on. Ooh, slips. Gets up. He's quick. He's already low to the ground. Brings it back to the defensive line just to recover. Milo tries a hard ball forward, misplaces it. Back to Bologna. A decent idea, but poor execution. Skorupski now dumping it forward. Welcome to my 10 FPS stream, everyone. If you're just joining in. Looks like we're having some technicals today. But Cambiaso's back down on the ground. Speaking of difficulties, man, if he's back down on the ground, he's done. I think it's worse than his. Yeah, I think it's bad, personally. I don't know. When did Rui stop warming up is the question. Interesting look on Yildiz' face there. He was talking. It was like, oh, what the hell's going on type of thing. Way up, Patton Cambiaso's back as he limps off the field. And another injury on the defensive line. This says we were starting to make some progress. So there's Jonas Ruhi. This is not how I wanted to see him. I wanted him to get some junk minutes in the 80th minute or something. But here we go. 20 years old, young, left-footed, 183 centimeters. See what he's got. And now 13 minutes into the game, super early time. And this, again, is like Bremer. There's about the same amount of time into the match, like really early. So it's not even like you get the performance for a good chunk of the game. They just wear down and step out. I guess you can make the argument that's better happening when it's early because, when you're tired, you get injured more, harder, worse, if you will. Sure. Oh, man, interesting. Good. Deshaun's here. Didn't even notice. Oh, boy. Dahl's not here to defend him today. But Dash also isn't here to completely trash him, so we'll just see how this goes. Skorupski just throws it at him. What's going on there? Giving that ball up easy. Easy done screwed up there. Ball given all the way back to Perlin. This is ping-ponging a little bit now. Castro's there to try to snatch it. Ruhi getting his touch. Dumps that forward. I guess you can say his first touch was successful. You're asking if I'm recording on my camera. Let me check. That's actually a good question. On my mic. Okay. I hope not. Yeah. That's so much worse. So much worse. Oh, well, that sucks. Thanks for telling me, though. Why it defaulted to that, I have no idea. Bologna. I should still check my camera, too, to see why it's choppy. Maybe I pressed a button or something. I don't know. Give me a sec. I just did the old off on. I don't know. At least the sound should be good. Here I am saying, yeah, the camera sucks, but at least the audio should be okay. And no, no, this whole goddamn time. Yeah, because my camera is hidden behind my speakers as well, so like it's not even exposed to the mic so well. I just have I said speakers. I meant monitors. I just have the lens poking in between the two monitors. What? Thank you. Alonius still on the attack. And big deflection. Balls now out of bounds. Don't know who that went off to. It is thrown from Noranda then. Noranda as well. That was one of those guys that was like rated super high in FC. I don't know. So last year, year before. Oh, and then Doi gets fouled. Wea, I think, might be. Is he in the yellow? Maybe not. No, he is. There is a yellow. He took his time. Or just take a note. No, it is a yellow card. I don't know why that was such a tease. He gets the yellow card on that. Right at the side of the box. He did get the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. A dangerous spot way in the books. More likely to see Yildiz at this point as well. 18 minutes in. Another really negative, I guess you can say. Finally get the whistle. No, what's going on here? Castro and Vlahovic are having issues. Ref intervenes. Miranda reloads, getting ready for this one. Ooh, deflection and very close, but sails over, skimming the bar. Oh, and that was Weah that gets enough on it. Yeah, the wall does its job. It's a corner kick. So the chances are piling up now with these set plays. Yeah, he gets it up. Bad volley. Protein comes in, picks it up, kicks it down range. Is gonna get on? And Way is taken down. Whistle down. Let's see what the call's on the field here now. Is it a yellow? Is it a red? No. No. I think they were more so looking that it was a way a handball because his arm was out. But no, not in this case. It was more the back of his shoulder. I thought he got hauled down initially. More so just lost his footing. Of course, the screaming was the fact that he was already on a yellow, and Locatelli upset with that call. He's been told to calm down, and now he's talking very sternly to the referee. I mean, it was a foul. It was a foul. But this is bad luck. Juve clearly getting frustrated right now. We didn't even look at the ref's name today. I don't recognize the name or the look. Matteo Marchetti. No, I do recognize that name. Yeah, if I recognize it's bad news, right? Let's see. Chef saying yay for garbage ref. Nothing new. Nothing new. I don't know. They were fouls. Coop Miners kind of on the back foot too in terms of what the media's saying. A lot of negative media coverage coming in for Coop Miners as well. I mean, he's had broken ribs. He's been sick. He's played through it all. Didn't have a preseason. He does have to turn it around at some point. I'd be lenient. But even in the Atalanta game yesterday, they were mentioning Coop Miners and how he has not produced. And that's a theme with players leaving Atalanta. So it has been noted. I think it's time. For his own sake, anyways. Long cross, too long for Bologna. Lots of jeering, I think, towards Castro there. Lippy, excuse me, lippy little bastard. All right, they're clapping hands there, him and Danilo. This sounded worse with the crowd. Long ball out again. Who does it finally land to? That's way up. He got stripped of it though. And Bologna just dump it down. Not very creative by Bologna. Castro, though, lots of energy early on, putting the press on, trying to cause a mistake. That's a theme by Castro at the very least. I'd say Sal, though, he's taken down. That's Miranda now. A bit of a grab. And Danilo just looks so stiff when he walks. He probably is. And they're all over Chico right now. Coop lays it off, doesn't work. And Miranda going long again. And straight to Pradine. And what's Odegaard goes down, injured. And another foul on Chico, whistled down, and the crowd is losing their shit right now. There's a little bit to dissect here. Let's see what happens. So Chico kind of hauled down again. That stops the play. Kalulu, a bit of a not much. I don't know. And Vlahovic pushes Buchanan over as well. That could have been a foul. That was right by the linesman. A couple mistakes by the ref. VAR check in progress. For what now? There was so much. That must be for the attack. Bologna's attack. That could be a red card, technically, if that's what they're concerned about here. Which would be devastating. I don't think there was much in it. I don't know. The way these things go, I just don't know right now. He's gonna have to take a look. Yeah. I don't know. I'm very worried right now. Odegaard is okay. He's ready to come on. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. All right. Jeez. Oh man, it's too emotional. We got away with it. I didn't think it was a foul personally. It's just you don't know. There was a bit of contact, enough for somebody to say that it was a foul. It would be harsh. And Vlahovic just running straight through people. Chico running straight through people. And doesn't get the throw. I mean, what was can I say Yildiz? Am I guys, again, I'm sick. If I say dumb things, I'm sorry. Who am I saying? Vlahovic. Just running through people. Oh, excuse me once again. Come on, give Sick Dave something to celebrate here. Give me something to yell about, cheer about. So when I lose my voice, I can blame it on my sickness. Deshaun was trying to pass through the defender. What a guy. He was just running through the defender. Was he trying to pass? I don't know. Wasn't pretty though. Deshaun is pressing up. Jupe cuts that out. It's another throw. Choppy game, not a whole lot of flow. Thrown in by Bologna now. They're trying to go with that forward throw. And doing now just running it all the way back to the defense anyways. Bologna still with it, passing around, passing it through. And Doy launches it in the top netting. And it's a goal for Bologna, and we're losing again. We look like that one older guy trying to play pickup with kids. Oh, that was on Ruhi's side as well. I wonder if, looking back at this, that was a factor. Danilo having a chat with Mothar right now. So Weah's on the point. No, it was not Ruhi's fault. It was Locatelli not staying on his mark. Yeah, it just and Doy lost Locatelli and ran into the space. This would be bad if we lose Mata for Mata specific. Yeah, the Italiano ball. And that's called back again. The guys are frustrated. Their heads aren't in it. That was late. Pobega went down easy. Bones calling it a dive. Yeah, I would put that in the dive category. Bologna looking again. Not this time. Oh, Weah clipped up. That's a yellow easy, and it's brandished. The Bucks are busy. Who knows? Still could get interesting. Discipline is not the name of this game. Breaking, Per Romano. Paulo, god of Juve Montero, being helicoptered into the Juve bench. Where are you making this shit up from? Paulo Montero is fired from the next gen. What's he going to be doing with the first team? We already have enough mystery injuries. All he's going to do is add more because the only thing he knows how to do is make the dudes run laps. Run harder, no tactics. Which, I mean, doesn't look like it's too different from what we have at the moment. Oh, was he on the bench the last time we did that? It's one of those things where Max got kicked out. That's not the same. And getting your memory on things like this. Well, that's the end of my tea. Hopefully my voice holds out now. I'll be the next thing. Finally get my microphone working, then my voice just cracks. And Kalulu pushed over. That's Not a card this time. Going long. Oh, just cut out. Bad pass. Take it. Danilo charging up. Feeds Chico again. He's going deep. He's cutting in. Cutting back. And oh my! Jolie puts it over the bar. That was the chance. That was a beautiful run. Beautiful cut in and pass by Chico. And Nicolo just can't finish that off. Stepped in right into prime territory inside the box there. Oh man, you have a guy like Ndoye come in and launch one in, and Fajoli can't do what we know he can. But it is Juve fighting now. It is actually looking better. Scoop to Chico. Chico is the outlet. He cuts. Beating the dudes. Oh man, that was curling. And a dive header denies that one. Back out. Here we go again. And that was looking pretty by Chico. He just can't sneak those in. His beautiful shots always denied by something. But everything positive right now. Going through Chico. Yeah, there it is. Bowen saying Chico and Friends FC. What it's looking like. Lulu playing a midfielder now. Weah trying to control. Cutting back. Kalulu again. There's Loca out wide. Jolie has to be punched out. Ball in the air. Jolie going for the long ball again. That time on target. But in a less than ideal situation. For Chico and Inshallah. Pretty much. The crowd's waking up. Oh, and a miss pass. We'll be doing a Sunday night show as well this week for a full rundown on the pregame and all the other news. Maybe recap some F1 and the season stuff. Of course, some NFL. I'm sure the boys will want to talk about that. But first and foremost will be the post game. Hear what Dash will have to say. Always the most interesting. See what he goes off on. Be sure to hit the bell as well as you like and subscribe. Get reminded. Also, Discord's good for that because I put an event in every show because the YouTube notifications aren't the greatest. So the Discord has that as well. All links in the description. Motad now having some. Oh, it looks like he wants to dance with him. He's holding his hips. Martin Marquette. So everyone getting frustrated. Yeah, Mata has his back to the wall a little bit, you know? Vlahovic wins that back. Long to the left is where you get on. He does. Very nice. See if he can get past his man. Holmes holding him back. No, that's nothing. He grabbed his foot as he fell down. That's a goddamn yellow again. He has an attacking position. Holm getting away with a couple now. I don't know. The refs all over the place. And that's always the worst thing. You never know what you're getting with these guys. Fucking mess. Oh, Chico Inshallah. I can't pull it off this time. No, you can't. Come on, man. This ref is a piece of shit. He sucks at his job. I remember why I recognize this guy's name. It's because he sucks. Nah, there was a tug initially. All right, now I'm getting frustrated. Where he slides in, puts that one out for a throw. Yeah, man. One of those games is like getting rattled. There to take the ball away, though. We're doing well with that. Vlahovic, he gets it, has to lay it off again. Coop, here's Vlahovic. This is it. You have to finish this. And you, Jesus Lord, didn't know where the hell the ball was in your feet. Oh, man. Oh, and then Chico just kicks his man. Oh, dude. I know. Do you want Dash to come on here and whine for the next fucking 45 minutes again here, Deshaun? Like, what are you doing? Kick that ball. He tried. Oh, it's even more frustrating watching it again. He touched it 2 times with his left foot. Mm. That's so damn frustrating. All right, let's snatch one back. 5 minutes left of this half. Get a goal back on this one. Go in, new game. Oh man, I can't even clear the ball. I don't know if I should have won that throw in, but it is. It is UVA's ball, and you give it right back. You didn't deserve it. And there's Danilo taking back again. He almost gave it up, but Fajoli now moves it up forward, way on the left side. Does keep it in. Gets it forward now to Fajoli again. Curls it in. Vlahovic just dumps it back. Weah can't make control of it. If that's a proper way of using English, it's not. But Dominguez comes forward now for Bologna, and they slow up. Juve's there. Oh, miss pass though. Can Chico make anything else? He runs right through his man, and another foul. Because I don't know. Miranda just like fell, and then well, I guess there was a bit of a push. Chico was just too fast and ran into him. Is pretty much what happened there. One mark for the okay, that's what our count is. We'll put one mark up. We're counting Deshaun-isms. Davide coming on just to say Seuss on Vlahovic. And probably not even the autocorrect this time. So 3 minutes left. Perlin looking for the outlet, goes along again. This is what we get with Perlin. Vlahovic pulled down. Ball wasn't even close to anything. Not sure if there was a foul on that one either. He tracking back now. And they bring it back all the way again. Bologna's looking to kill this half, not overcommitting. They know Juve's kind of on a charge here. No, fuck again. Yeah, the crowd. Oh god, he's got to be careful now. This is a fucking mess. This ref. Karma. The twerking Deshaun will save us, boys. You can only hope. Bologna start this off. They take it short. Ball in, cleared off. And pushed up to Coop, but too far ahead of him. And they give that one back. Bologna trying to kill as much of this clock as they can. Juve trying to push forward for the last little bit. Claw back. And damn, would that be exactly what they need right now? No, can't control the ball again. That's Ruhi overcommittal. Out of position now. And Bologna getting close again. Bad execution in the end. Vlahovic kicks it forward poorly, so Chico has no chance to get on the end of that one. And the final movements breaking down once again, adding to this frustration. Numbers aren't looking good, guys. Should be a few minutes added on, though, with Cambiaso, all that injury time. They trying to control something, so it's 3 minutes. Well, gives them something to work with. Neil looking all right today with his runs. Chico decides to run it down, pulls it back, all the way back. Loca tries the left side. Rudy's decent enough on the ball, passing it around. I mean, 20, fairly young. Juve just kicking around, maintaining some control at the very least. But can't find any penetration. 2 minutes left. Cycle down to the left side again. Weah. Chico Weah looking for the run. Does get it. Edge of the box. Curls it in. Cleared off the line. Here's Loca, though. Brings it central. Coop to Vlahovic. Right to the keep again. And that was way too hard of an angle to make anything of it. But it was decent. The passage of play, the methodic passing, the switch of play from left to right, working through, breaking down the defense. The shot in the end was always going to be hard. But the team effort there was excellent. And that's how you break down a low block. And we just need to see more of that. We got a minute left of this one. Bologna starts that off a bit quicker than I would have thought. But a bit of time to do something. Not enough time to build up like they just did. Turning, going downtown. Oh, can't make the mark. Loca, though. 20 seconds. Danilo can't handle. Oh, another soft foul. These guys are just flopping, man. Bologna flops. It's like you have a big old bologna sandwich. It's just flopping all over the place. That's the half, though. So still 1-0. It's Not great, not great. Good look at the end. That was a good look, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of concerns currently at the moment, just so many. Get some Font Mob up in here. So, of note, first and foremost, is the fact that Cambiasso is injured. Landing on his foot, going down. Ah, he got up and played a bit and then went back down. That's good and bad. The thing is that's probably a sprain. I've done that. You can continue on with the sprain, but as soon as you kinda, like, tweak it the same or, like, stop and notice it, you're done, and that's what happened, and that could be months, depending on how bad that tear is, and which direction as well, if it went in or out. It could be a month, it could be 3 months. It's hard to say. Obviously, we'll know more tomorrow. We'll report on this, for Sunday night show, but that is the biggest concern right now, Cambiasso. And, yeah, just who else do we have to lose at this point, right? This is any more injuries in this back line, we're already at our max. We really are. When Ruhi is now who you're relying on, it's his left side that did break down in the goal. It wasn't really his fault, uh, but going up against Ndoye, it's just huge in this tactical lineup alone. Way, of course, already getting the yellow there as well because of the overload on that side. It's you look, Bologna, all greens on the right flank. We had no greens to talk about, so just I mean, don't even worry about it. But our lowest sixes are on the left side, and all their best players on the right. So that's the game in a nutshell. The overload on one side, on our clearly weaker side, they scored. Beautiful shot, beautiful pass. Vlahovic missing what you can consider a sitter, taking 2 touches with his left foot before whatever he attempted to was blocked out. The second attempt with that big buildup, a lot better, but again, bad position. Fajoli as well, uh, bad finish. Jeff saying Weah and Fajoli out might be a little bit harsh of sentiment. Work ethic's okay. Technical ability, maybe not quite there. Let's say out. Frustrating game overall. I mean, yeah, get upset, complain about things. It's super frustrating. It looked like we were getting our heads about us a little bit better later on in the half. Drop Coop deeper, put Yildiz 10. I've been saying this too, and Dave and Dash are like, "No, he's not another number 10, he's a left wing." Dude, I know I'm not as, like, technically sound as those motherfuckers, but come on, man. You gotta do it. And Monta as well. I'm yelling at Monta, Dash, and Germain right now. Let's try Yildiz as the 10, get Coop deeper. Coop's not a 10. You can obviously play it effectively to a certain point. It's a 6'8" hybrid. Yildiz is a 10. And arguments, oh, he really adapted well to left wing. Yeah, then he's kind of getting figured out in the left wing. So moving around, let's try something. This was our theme on Thursday. Let's try something different. Try something different. Lots of bad calls as well, both sides, like for both teams. I don't want to cry like the refs against us, but this Matteo Marchetti guy, he's a mess. Also adding to the frustrations tonight. And we look here at the momentum charts. We only had one moment, and that was that point right at the end. That was it. That's the only time we looked good. Yeah, these couple bumps where we had a let off, but our let off led to the goal, the counterattack. That's 49% possession, so we're not even winning the possession. XG 0.15 to 0.2. Total shots 5, on target 1, both teams. Big chances 0 for both. Fast is 175, 85% to 179, 87%. Fouls 11 to 5 and corners 0 to 3. Currently in the first half, Italiano ball is winning away to Mata ball. Dash here with Yeah, Dash coming for a bit. Then I can do my boomer break. Let you rant for 5 minutes. Come on in if you have a chance. Straight from the chopping line. Get on your phone. Let's go. Let's hear it. I got a rock piss. I'm just pumping the fluids through me, man, because this cold. Just pumping them. Yep. I mean, you are requested. Always wants to hear you rant. But otherwise, man, like what else is there to say? Coming out flat, injuring one of our best players. Again, one of our best players. Very early on, 13 minutes. Conceding early. Fairly early. It's just my lord, my lord, my lord. Not a fan of what's happening today. Still, I mean, we can still turn this around. Absolutely, we can still turn this around. Will we? Our bench ain't great either, right? Let's look at the lineup. Let's see what we can do. Of course, Ruhui always already coming in for Cambiaso. Saliso, Pizzoli, Di Gregorio, Savona. Savona, maybe he's healthy enough. I mean, these next gen guys, I'm not even looking at. You got third arm, yeah. You might see Ajic. Should see Yildiz and Bangula. Dash isn't the only one ranting. Jeff, you want to come on for a few minutes to rant? Give me a link in Discord. I want somebody else to rant because I just want somebody else to do it so I know what it's like to listen. I just want to be the listener. That's it. I just want to hear somebody else go off so I know it's not just me. Our bench is light. Okay, so how many was that? Savona, Yildiz, and Bangula are probably your 4. I don't know. Depending, because Adjus and Savona both coming off injury. It depends how healthy they are. So for sure, Yildiz and Bangula coming on, and third on, those 3. You already have Ruhi. So the question is the Savona or Adjus. Or maybe throws in one of these young kids. Who knows? Know nothing about them. We need a day with Misak. Misak watches the youth. I can't get the youth streams anymore. There's no way to watch it here in North America. Travesty. Jeff, do I have you here? Get your code. You should though. You should come and rant. Jeff, essentially the code. The link in Discord if you want to come on. Give us a rant. It's there for you. Jeff, one of our regular calling guys. I gave him the whole thing. I did it last time, where I just went and rocked a piss and He took the stream. We have faith in our people. Yeah, so we looking forward. Try to let's pretend we're Monty here, trying to rally the troops a little bit, right? What are we looking for in the second half? Honestly, more of what we did right at the end there. Passing around, nice, crisp passing. When we do connect the passes, it looks like Bologna has some issues. Oh, we got Jeff. How's it going, buddy?
That's all right. I got a lot of work going on. Just been doing homework and in the meanwhile watching the game, which has distracted me from doing the homework because
of course,
it literally makes my eyes bleed watching this performance. This was no, this is horrible. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, I think I might be blind from watching this game. That's what I think. Like, I don't know what the hell was that. I think the lineup, I think for starters, I think the starting lineup was crap. Like, putting Fagioli in a team that likes to press, likes to do the high pressing is not his forte. Like, this is not like what Niccolò Fagioli likes. This is not an advantage for Niccolò Fagioli, or what you can do is put Thuram in and maybe put like a Thuram Fagioli and put Thuram playing that deep line midfield where he's able to shield the ball because he's a big strong guy and he's like a big body. So he usually receives the ball and then moves forward and then passes it forward because he's a big guy, and then usually people have a harder time getting the ball away from him. Another thing, Vlahovic is just not as good as I thought. Honestly, like, first touch is poor, and he needs to finish those chances that Coop gives them.
First and second touch. All right, keep on going. They love when you rant on these.
Yeah, no. Weah's got to go. I think for me, he's got a lot of potential. Like, I don't know, like, the guy's got a lot of potential, man. But like, the thing is like, he's not able to use his speed, his quickness, and agility to be able to take on players one-on-one. It's like if he had Conceição's dribbling abilities, like, the guy would have been insane. Like, honestly, Weah would have been insane if he had like just a fraction of Francisco Conceição's dribbling abilities. I don't know. Like, that was a shit performance. And on top of that, I think our guys are making excuses. Like, wake the fuck up, play, and just do the best you fucking can. Just play as hard as you can. Obviously, if it's gonna have to come at the cost of getting our ass whooped against Man City, so be it. We need to make it to the top four. At least make it to the top four. And this ain't cutting it. This is bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. This is just crap performance, like, day in, day out. This is, come on. This has to improve. Like, you can't also wake up every time you get a goal scored on you. Every time somebody's scoring, and then you're like, oh God, I gotta wake up. I gotta score another goal. No, that energy's got to be the same when it's 0-0, the first second of the game. You got to stick with the same energy, and you got to control the game. If you can't control the game, wait back, defend, and then counterattack. But something's got to happen. This is not cutting it. Come on, guys. Like, this is bullshit. I don't know. Yeah,
well,
so...
Did we demonetize the video 2 weeks in a row?
Have we?
No, I don't think so. Thursday night, we got partial monetization because of all the recreational drug talk.
Oh, I mean, come on, dude. I don't think that's as bad. I don't think
it's labeled. Yeah, it's what I checked.
You know what I think it is though? I think YouTube, look, if you guys have like say if you guys had 10 million subs and you guys talk about that, you guys will get a better leeway. Oh
yeah,
shit.
Maybe. Yeah. Dash has made it.
I've got nothing to say. That's just terrible. Like, Jeff pretty much hit it on the tee. I'm just here to check for all the Doosan supporters. I just wanted to see if they showed up today.
Doll's not here.
Oh, no, Doll doesn't count.
No,
I don't know.
Sounds like somebody's having fun at the restaurant.
Well, I have a Bluetooth speaker on. Well, I have you guys on my headset, so I'm trying to multitask.
No, I know. I get it. It's just somebody's happy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, Dash.
Yes, Jeff.
So my question is, do you think Thuram should have started this game instead of Fagioli? or at least
absolutely, absolutely.
Have Thuram and Fajoli play instead of a Loca Fajoli combination.
Yes, you need someone because essentially what Italiano ball is they like to press high and press in your face, and tactically to beat that, you need someone to throw their press off. And unfortunately for Fajoli, he needs to get swole.
Fajoli needs the right trainer. I think he needs a loan to Bayern Munich.
I mean, regardless of that, but I mean, if he's trying to rotate for Champions League, I think it's stupid because, in my opinion, I think Champions League is a moot point right now where you're struggling for league position and you're dropping points against smaller teams. I think you need to focus on Serie A more so than getting a result in the Champions League, because unless they get some really crazy amount of voodoo magic, you're not going to go anywhere with it.
Right.
So for me, it's like it is what it is. Like if they're able to shithouse and draw games and the rest of it, I think they need 11 points to qualify for the next stage. So I think they're 3 points away.
Okay, we are back underway here. In the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is fine. I'd say shithouse. I would say just shithouse until you're able to get all your players back. I think if we're able to get our players back, everybody, or at least 95% of our squad, we can do the things that we need to do. We can do the game plan that we need to. And also with the proper winter mercado. I'm not saying we need to have studs out there, but I do say we need extra legs at this point. Anything. I think a scarecrow would work.
I think the main thing is, and this is where I think you can chuck the failure onto Thiago Motta, is that he doesn't have a plan B.
Yeah,
like there's no alternative.
And his plan A is already injured, so he's got nothing.
His plan A is injured, and the issue is his plan A was really kind of dependent on the personnel that we had for him. And since that personnel is no longer there, he's not able to pivot, and it's easier for other people to contain it. And that's what it looks like, honestly. Like, for example, like games like this or moments like this, you're going to unfortunately need individualistic performances. Like, if Dusan was able to take that touch, cut in, and shoot instead of try to take an additional touch on it, that's how you're going to break games like this down. You need moments like that where you have to execute. But the problem is
you need your $85 million striker to not take 3 touches.
You want to know what separates a world-class number 9 from an average number 9, and that's that first touch. Meaning, when you're in that box and that ball comes at you, you better shoot that shit once, and you better be fucking accurate. If you can't do that, you are not a top-notch striker. Robert Lewandowski can do that. Ibra can do that. Allen can do that. And Duchamp can do that. I'm sorry.
My concern is, or my question to that play was like, dude, why did you need 3 prep touches? You just needed 1 with the outside of your foot and get your foot around it and put it on target.
And you notice how he had to do it with his left?
It's just, to me, it made no sense. Like, it was just like, the turn was beautiful. The initial, poke of the ball was beautiful. The turn was great. Absolutely cooked the defender. And then he does, a weird side prep touch or something like that instead of just putting it on target, because at that distance, you just need to make contact with the ball. Like, the goalie's not going to catch it. It'll either, worst case scenario, it hits the keep and it deflects it into the middle of the box for a potential tap in. Like, that's legitimately the worst case scenario if he was just to poke it. But he decides to, impress all of us with how terrible his decision making is, and it makes a decision that, not even I could have seen him do something like that. Where I'm just like, why are you taking so many unnecessary movements? But again, unfortunately for him, because again, we're losing 1-0, that's going to be the play that's going to be under the microscope, unless something else happens.
Unless he pulls that performance in Leipzig and just shuts up and just does his damn job. And he's getting handled again.
So I've been waiting for that for 3 years, Jeff.
Yeah, I already know. I know. It is what it is. I think we might have to see a replacement in the future, but right now, I just think we, as a full team, just need to sit down, shut up, and play. Don't make excuses. Play to your best advantage possible. And that's it. And if there are midweek games, then you're going to find one of your more important players, play them halfway to the game, and hopefully they don't get injured. This is also a huge loss. Like, this is a very big loss with Cambiaso. Hopefully it's not as bad.
I mean, yeah, right. But still, this is, I don't know, like something they need to reevaluate what the hell they're doing at the Continasta, because if Cambiaso goes down and if it's a muscle injury or something like that, then
no, that's a muscle sprain or ankle sprain.
I think it's more of an ankle. I think it's more of an ankle issue. This is definitely an ankle issue, but hopefully, let's hope it's not that bad. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully,
he's out. He's out for 2 weeks at least. Like I'm telling you, he's not coming back till January. If it's like, even if it's a grade 1 ankle sprain, you're not coming back until January, and that's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of things that have to go into the recovery process for it, right? So you have to, one, let the ligament tears, the micro tears in the ligament heal, and then after that, you're going to have some atrophy in your leg and some unbalancing that you're going to need to sort out. So yeah, he's not going to be back until January.
Well, we got Malta as a red card right now, so that's fun. Yeah.
And it was going to be one of these games, where the frustration's going to take over.
Well, this referee is a complete dunce as well. Let's take that out of the way. He's a complete utter dunce. So he's just, it's like the most unsure human being I've ever seen. Like, he just doesn't know what he's doing.
All right, kids, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for jumping in, Dash.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching the game like on Paramount right now. Like, I see a very big disorganization. Like, it's just insane. Like, we're playing like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off.
Yeah, the thing is there's moments where it does look good, so we can do it.
I don't think we're completely hopeless. Like, I don't see like us being completely hopeless. I do think this is just the transition period where like you have to know one another. Oh fuck. And yeah. All right. Yep, we're fucked. You're going to, we're just going to have to.
I just saw it
before the end of the tunnel. Like,
it's
before the end of the fucking tunnel. There's just you got to go through. You got to go through a lot of dark shit. You have to go through a lot of disappointments, and this is probably going to be one of them. It is what it is. We're losing players left and right, and we have to reevaluate how we play.
It just gave the ball up though, and got scored on by Pobega of all people. Like, come on, like, it's just like, what's the excuse now?
The Vlahovic right there should have went through it. Like, he didn't even try to at least fight for the ball. Gotti made a completely dunce move right there. That was just. Yeah, there was nothing to it. He just got nutmegged, like literally nutmegged. Yeah, that was just. Yeah, no, dude, this is just nuts. Yeah, we're gonna go through some rough patches. Like, it is what it is. Forget about winning the title. Like, if you guys thinking about winning the title, that is out of the way. Like, it's completely done. Like, I don't think we should be focusing on that. We need to focus on top 4. Just get it out. Top 4. And honestly, just learn how to get used to playing with one another.
Well, the only consolation really is that Milan is worse at the moment. And they don't have all the injuries. So they actually do suck. Not to say we don't, because we kind of do. It's embarrassing. It's like Mata should be ashamed of himself right now. Because he's probably like destroying the locker room, especially after he found out They're down 2. And Pobega from distance makes Pernian work again. Yeah, and there's all the confidence now, and that's what we do. We play like such shit, and then we give these lower table teams the confidence to continue to pound us, and then we get embarrassed.
This is just it. Like, this is just poor planning. Like, you can't. This is poor mismanagement as well. Like I said, that starting 11 was. I didn't like that starting 11. The moment where Weah and the moment where Fajoli were playing. I don't hate. I don't have anything against Weah. He had some good moments, but the thing is that he has incredible speed, and he just doesn't know how to use it. He's got like this incredible gift, just doesn't know just how to utilize it. Like, he just doesn't know how to utilize his speed. Like, Conceição can do that. He's quick and he's very gifted with the ball. Whereas like Weah is very quick, but he doesn't even have a fraction. He doesn't even have a fraction of Conceição's talent. Like, we're not even asking him to be Messi. You're just asking him to beat an opponent one-on-one. It's like he's too afraid to do so.
He's just very much a product of North America. You know, that youth program of just run. You don't.
Well, it's a joke. Yeah, and it's a joke too, because you know, and particularly in the U.S., I don't know how it is in Canada, but in the U.S. is like there is no necessary there's no proper like academy. There's no infrastructure for academy to say, oh my God, I see really good athletes, but now we need to like get them technically. Well, let's see what Duchamp does. There you go. Poor decision making again. This is poor decision making.
So I like and I'm just catching up here, and yeah, doesn't get again. Boyan's comment though, dudes, this has Pirlo written all over it, except instead of a goal machine, we have this goddamn expensive fuckstick.
Yeah, well, with Pirlo, you know, honestly, we definitely had Ronaldo, and he whether we like him or not, he saved our ass.
He did. Yeah. No, like, and I recognize that I'm not a big Ronaldo fan, but it's nice to have somebody that can individually just win a game for you. When
Bones laid it out perfectly, like with the U.S. With the whole North American system, or at least the U.S. system, they make you pay thousands of dollars, and they don't even teach you how to play properly. It's like you go to the academy to go, you got to be fast, you got to be strong. They try to take the product of the Premier League. They don't tell players how to be technical. They don't tell players anything. They don't teach players how to play technical at all. And they don't teach players even the art of the first touch, and like to be able to have a spatial awareness around your surroundings, to be able to understand the teammates you have. There's so many factors, and I feel like some of our players just don't understand even the fundamentals, and that's what's scaring me a lot.
That's a conversation we've had a lot. Is just having the fundamentals, just the IQ, right?
The football IQ, yes.
And you can't even get the IQ if you don't have the fundamentals of that knowledge. And that's one of the problems you run into when you have so many young players. Like the fact that a 23-year-old is your highest earner in the league, and he's not producing. One of the reasons he's probably not producing is because you don't have like an old bastard. Let's just use like an Ibrahimovic type character.
Yeah.
Old man yelling at him.
You need, here's the thing. If you're going to have the team with young players, you need the right profile. Pep is good when it comes with younger players because he will chew you out. He's the type of guy to chew you out if you fuck up. He chews out Haaland, and Haaland's like one of the top goal scorers, let alone, you know, a 23-year-old. He's going to chew out anybody. And that's the thing. If it's Pep, if it's Ferguson.
We got to yell at this. This is happening on the play here. So Chico getting hauled back. He puts his arm back, gets the guy in the face, but he's the one that's getting hauled back. Buddy goes down easy. Chico gets the ball, runs off, and then gets called back for the penalty. Now he's pissed off. He's getting told to calm down by the fucking referees, which
calm down.
he has every right to be mad. But once again, he's gonna get a card at least.
Well, hopefully he doesn't, but
that's a bad call.
Yeah, no, I've given up on the fact of having any good officiating, especially in Italy. Like we're never gonna have that. Like I don't expect it. Just set out your frustrations, but don't be over the top and just turn around, walk away. If you gotta pull out a complaint, do so. This is literally this is a joke, yeah. I feel like I'm watching high school soccer or something from our performance. This is literally a joke. Just pass it to one guy and like let him do the show. Let him like just hopefully he does something.
Another goddamn half hour of this. And like everyone's giving up on this.
Yeah, no, I have to, sometimes like, this is as much as this is bad, you still have to like know like who's the problem here, like at the end, who's the guy that's like causing all these issues.
Well, they have no compass right now.
Yeah, no direction.
I mean, you have all your captains essentially on the field in Danilo, Locatelli, and Gatti. Those are the three that share the armband.
I would actually give it to Coop. Coop could be a good captain.
He could. You have Perin, who's been on the team for ages. Like you do have that veterancy on the pitch currently.
Yeah, but as far as Danilo, my opinion on him is he's washed. Like we're only
out of all those names. Don't just single Danilo. Out of all those names, who's stepping up? Nobody's pulling this team together right now.
No, nobody's like get your head out of your ass and play the best game you possibly can. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah.
And you have Locatelli playing as like a second striker up there.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Is that like the new meta? Is it
all right? There we fucking go. Okay.
Go down the right. You ruin it for me live here, buddy. And there's Coop Miner's first goal.
Yeah, I was referring it to Danilo passing. Okay, God. I wasn't trying to say it was a goal. I didn't know either. Okay, I lied.
Yes, I know the delay between us, and that was enough. Again, coming through Chico with the run down the right. Coop's excited, getting the crowd in. This is maybe a turnaround point.
All right, let's hope so. Okay, there's some positives here. All right, now we just need Thuram and Yildiz.
And it is a Danilo assist.
Yeah, thank God. Awesome, good. Keep this up. I want this to be kept up. Keep this up. That's it. That's awesome.
Okay, we got something here. Bone saying now make the subs. This is the time. Let's make the subs. Let's keep this momentum. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Okay, there we go. Finally. Let's just hope they don't change what's it called, Coop Miners for Yildiz. All right.
We'll see. They are coming, though. 63 minutes.
I kind of felt, though, with this game, I hope that Malta understands that if you're playing against teams that like to do the high press, at least have Kefren in there. I just think he's a stronger like guy to have in the center where he's able to shield the ball. I just think he's good when it comes to shielding the ball. Like in these kind of situations, I think he's perfect. Hopefully he proves me right and doesn't fuck up and this kind of ends up on my face and then everybody laughs at me, which is fair. I'm not gonna cry about it, but yeah.
So I had to save my dog. She went and lied down into my sim racing rig, which is up against the wall, and then she couldn't turn around and get out of it.
Oh my
No.
god.
I had to move her around. She's good now.
Jeez.
But yeah, back in her play.
Yeah, I don't have time for pets. I love dogs. I love cats. Oh, I can't have a cat because I'm allergic, but I love having dogs, but like at this point in my life, I'd rather not have one because I'm not gonna have time to take care of it. And I just think it's I'll be a bad owner, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you recognize that anyways. Not everyone does.
Yeah.
Up the left side way I can't get there. Man.
All right.
Yeah, you're supposed to be studying, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm studying the game. I'm studying I'm just watching it right now.
Let's see the weather in Turin. Yes, I did not do the weather report. It's 1 degree and cloudy, rainy. No, it doesn't look nice at all in Turin.
Well, on top of that, is there any body of water near Turin?
Like rivers. Yeah, nothing massive, no, because we're right in the mountains, like the foothills.
Okay, I see. I was thinking more like so it's like I
You get the valley fog.
Yeah, I see that. That's
both saying this Bologna team's flopping like crazy. Yeah, they're a very Spanish looking team in that regard.
It is an Italiano ball, so yeah, this is a Vincenzo Italiano pure. Yeah, grotesque. Okay, there we go. Push. Yeah, no.
God. Nerd. And speaking of Swedish, there you got your boy on. You got your Swedish Ruhi on the pitch. I don't know if that's a big deal for you or not. Seeing your country, man. I'm still waiting for Jonathan David to come so I can finally celebrate a Canadian outside of Julia Grosso, who's not with the team anymore.
You know what I would have said if this was the case? Like, I would have just if we had to play Danilo, I would have just had like Cambiaso play on Danilo's side and have Rui play there, and just kind of have him learn. Like if we were gonna get goals scored on us, that was just my take on that.
Well, I don't think the plan was to get the goal scored on us.
Yeah, but I mean, he obviously he can't. Yeah, he wasn't able to. He wasn't necessarily able to, adapt to Malta's system. So I just thought maybe a younger guy would have been better.
All right, good work here to win and keep the ball. Yield is to Ruhi. Crosses in, caught by Skorupski.
Yeah, not a good. It wasn't okay. It wasn't that good of a cross. Why isn't Savona playing? That's a question.
He's coming off injury, so we don't know how healthy he is.
He's just like a body, like in the last. Holy.
Yeah, like take Danilo off in the 85th minute or something.
So wait now. So Dusan got replaced with Yildiz.
Yeah, and see because we were ranting, or more so you and Dash between all the ranting. Yeah. See how much we missed. I thought you were studying the game, and here we are missing it. All right, so let's. I'm just gonna get into the lineup here. You have Ruhi, yes, and then Thuram and Yildiz all coming on. And coming off was Locatelli and Fagioli.
Wait, who are they comparing to? You're saying Rui is being compared to Roberto Carlos? That's nuts. No, that's insane. Like,
but maybe in Sweden. In Sweden they are.
That's insane. I mean, first of all, like Rui has to have thunder thighs. Like he has to have such big ass legs that
Gatti gets taken out there.
Gatti hasn't been good.
Yeah, Dusan is still on. And I am trying to find him on the pitch. That's actually the concerning thing is when I looked at the sheets, I'm like, okay, Dusan's still on. I'm like, where is he actually?
The thing is, I see Weah playing still, and I thought that he was going to be taken out.
Yeah, like I literally cannot see Dusan on my screen.
Oh, he's there. So what the heck? What is going on? Like, where the hell is Yildiz playing? So I guess you got subbed off for Fajoli.
Okay, I finally see Dusan.
Yeah.
Sabonis' jawline is crazy. Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. Wow. So he's playing in the center. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
that didn't,
so they've
I
mixed
didn't
things
see
up a
that.
bit here.
I didn't expect that. I was thinking like Dusan being subbed off because he's completely useless.
Straight
Come on,
midfield
come on,
changes, though.
fight. There we go. Okay, jeez.
So you have Fajoli and Locatelli that came off for Thuram and Yildiz. So that's kind of what we're seeing.
Yeah, no, I think that's all you can do. There's not much you can do. You can pray if you believe in any certain deity, any certain god, but other than that, yeah, no.
Pernine forced to come out for another save.
No, honestly though, like I gotta give props to Pedine. Pedine's been great.
Oh, he always does well, but he gets hung out to dry as well. This distribution isn't great.
I just think he makes some brilliant saves. He can make some clutch performing saves. I mean, obviously, no goalkeeper's perfect, but
Chico
those saves
again. And was that not a corner? Fuck, those digital advertisements just mess with things. You can't tell where the ball is. So the ball didn't go out. I thought it did. It was just an advertisement.
Dude, yeah, no, there's just like so many different colors. It's like it kind of reminds me of Times Square with these type of weird digital advertising.
Oh, it's a little much. It's obviously the future, but
so let's make this bet. So when do you think Times Square will start advertising out? Yeah.
I hope never.
I don't know. I'm already seeing people say Coop Miners out, which is insane.
Yeah, they're also not looking at all the shit he's been through, and he does get the goal today. He's finally recovered from all his other bullshit, right? The fact that he played under, and that's what I was ranting about one of the other episodes. Like most people that were either as sick or as broken as he would just be whiny little bitches about everything and just lay in bed and complain. And this guy's playing at the top level.
God, and what's the worst part? I wish I could play too. I wish I could just play. Back in the day as a pro, if I wasn't such a punk. But now it's like I'm playing yesterday. I played yesterday, and I felt like my leg completely shot up after like 15 minutes of the game.
That's a soft power. So Kalulu getting a yellow now. There's barely contact in it.
Yeah, well, I told you these referees are just incompetent.
Absolute garbage.
They're not. What's the point of having VAR if you can't even make the right calls?
That's very ugly.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, let's go.
Hey, so misplay, turn it over.
All right,
quick.
Let's go. Come on. Perfect.
All breaking through the line. Still trying to break. This is very ham-fisted way of doing things.
Jesus, wow! Come on, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, I think there was a deflection there, but no.
Is it a corner or no? Is it a goal kick? Nope.
Took a huge change of direction.
Ay. This is not good.
If anyone was wondering, it's 7 degrees in Coop Miner's hometown. No, nobody was wondering, actually, but thank you.
Wait, who commented on that one?
Third. Are you there? Was it Amsterdam? What town is he in?
Where's he from? Is he like Feyenoord?
Let's see. Tune Coop Miners.
Where's he from exactly? He's probably like some smaller. He's probably has some smaller. Yeah, no.
Like, where's Castricum?
I have no idea, dude. I'm American. I don't know geography, so
West. Is it close to anything? I mean, it's a
I have
tiny
no
country.
clue.
It's like northwest of Amsterdam.
That's cool.
That far. Yeah, it's probably like a train
That's
ride.
pretty cool. Godly. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like kind of traveling to the Netherlands, checking it out.
Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam a couple times. Just the
Oh,
city.
How's the city like? I know there's like a lot of bikes I've heard, but
Yeah, there are. It's nice. I like it there. It's fun.
Definitely have like some cool ideas I could do in Amsterdam. Like definitely take photos, get my camera ready, and just start taking some really cool photos from different angles around the city. It would be really beautiful.
Yeah, I got some photos from there. It is a good city for that.
Maybe I put in my resume, go to Juventus and become their photographer for their home games. Yeah, that'd be nice.
There you go. Just the home games?
Yeah, well, away games if they need it. Hey, I'll do it. Front row tickets, watching, cussing, and then just shooting at the same time, just taking the perfect shot.
Well, put the application in. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder if they do that. I don't even know how to do it too. That would be funny.
Let's go to their business website.
Oh, do they? They have a business website?
There's it's on their main website, but there is like a business relations part of it. A little flick header onto Pernine allows him to play it up quickly. Thuram held back. That's gotta be a yellow. Pull it out. There it is. Thuram wants to fight.
I gotta be honest, though. Thuram is a monster.
Oh yeah,
I said it. I said it. Like it's hard to get the ball away from him unless you do that. Yeah, unless you're pulling his shirt. Unless you're pulling his shirt, that's it. Like that's the only way you're taking the ball away from him. Like he shields it so well.
Yeah, he is a beast. He is a good profile to have.
He's like a younger Rabiot actually, and I used to hate.
Better. His numbers are better than Rabiot.
Yeah, they are for sure.
And he's cheaper. And there's another foul on Chico. No card this time. That's Miranda. He's being a bit of a bitch all match.
Yeah, well, this for Bologna, this game matters a lot for a lot of reasons. Obviously, to throw shade at Mata.
Yeah, hugely for that.
Yeah, for that part. Clearly, it's Juventus. Let's not take that out of the way. Oh my god. I kind of hope we sell Vlahovic in the January. I hope we do, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Here's Chico. Can't find the mark.
Yeah, Chico's just his dribbling abilities are just insane. They're just absolutely insane.
Yildiz losing his man. What can he do with it? Nothing. He's taken out. That's got to be a yellow. He didn't get the ball on that man. There it is. There's the yellow. Jesus. That was just barbaric. And that's home again. He should have been in the books an hour ago. And he's just getting his first yellow now. He should technically be on a red.
Yeah, come on, dude. We're Juve. We have to, if say like an average tackle, you need like 2 or 3, maybe 2 like reckless tackles to get like a yellow. You probably need like 10 for us. Like everything is inflated. Like what you would normally get, 1 warning for a player, you'll probably need 5 warnings for a player when you're up against Juve.
So we do have a free kick. Coop's going to take it. It's on the left side. Very deep in, so it's going to be a cross in.
We got another thing is we will probably need to do a shooting practice, or these guys need drills on finishing the ball too.
Yeah, Thuram just pops it over the net.
You got to do one. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like you need 1 or 2 options here. You need to either play with defensive minded and just focus on defense and then just counterattack and play terrorist ball. It sucks. It's not right, but just do that. Or just go in for a full on attack.
Gatti's off
for more goals than defend.
Gatti off, way off. Savona, Bengula coming on. So Savona is healthy.
Yeah, Savona's healthy. That tells me that can Rui play in the center?
Danilo's going to go to the center.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're screwed. This is a huge gamble because you're putting Mbangula. You got Yildiz, Vlahovic, Coop. Yeah,
it's 11 minutes left, man. Like, you gamble. You got Man City in 3 days. Like, you gamble. Whatever, dude.
Personally, though, like, this is, like, just mismanagement. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I would have I can't believe, like, you know, sometimes, like, I shouldn't be saying opinions. Obviously, I'm not a UEFA licensed coach, but there's just some things that, like, what it sounds is like Mota can't handle the pressure. And sometimes you just have to be decisive on, like, what competition to pick and just be like, look, we're not ready for the Champions League. So let's just put our eggs in the basket for the league game. Just put our eggs in one basket. Let's focus on making a top 4 and then maybe winning these other competitions, and that's it. Like, just focus on that and focus on maybe winning a Supercoppa or a Coppa Italia and just focus on the next focus on the next transfer market. That's what I was thinking.
Well, that is definitely one of the focus. It's transfer talk is start. Yeah, it's December. We're gonna start talking about it. It's coming.
Hopefully, the Andre Silva can be effective, but this is also a lot of this also is bad luck. But this shouldn't be an excuse, honestly.
Well, whatever it is, and we're looking for a late one here. Ball's in. Tucson goes back up in the air. Doesn't work out this time. Kalulu, though, still has it on the box. Vlahovic curls it in, and it's headed away.
Okay. But nah, unfortunately.
Nice keep in.
Yeah.
And now we got Bengula. Something's happening here, at least.
Yeah,
he's tripped over. They're going to point to the spot. He waves it away. Ooh. It was a little soft.
Yeah, I don't think that was a PK, to be honest. If it is, it'd be nice, but I don't think so.
He dives in, no contact.
I don't think it was a dive. I do think it was I think he tripped. I think that was he might have
kind of jumped. He tried to jump out of the way.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta take them, bro. Just take the fucking hit. You get a penalty. Just take the hit.
Yeah, you do need to sometimes just take the hit.
I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Okay, maybe because we're talking as a fan. But listen, they're also professionals. This is their job. You know, they're making money. Obviously, they got to think about it. They got to look at it the other way around too. They got to think, like, I'm not trying to get injured. I need to make money.
Vlahovic just gets a yellow card for talking, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Vlahovic needs to get his attitude up. Like, he needs to adjust his damn attitude. And focus on the fucking game and stop crying.
John Lukumi as well. They both get one. So it must have been a tussle between the two of them. 7 minutes.
Oh, shit.
A lot of time wastage right now, though.
If Illing Jr. scores, that's got to be, like, literally a revenge tour right there. Like, the game would have been a complete revenge tour.
Well, Samuel Illing Jr. coming on for Benjamin Dominguez and Stefan Posch for Emil Holm.
So Posch plays for Switzerland. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he plays for Switzerland or Austria. I think it's Austria. Wait,
that's how it's more correct. Yeah, he's Austrian.
Okay, yeah. That was close enough, yeah. Yeah, this is sad.
Bones is very upset with Trashovic. We should sign Gyökeres. It would be a cool signing to have. But yeah,
who does Gyökeres play for again?
Is it Sporting? I feel like
he's been pretty good. No, I don't think this is about signing players. I think for us is we need an identity first. We need to as a team pretty much develop and morph. Like we need to develop a better team chemistry, a better understanding between one another. It's not about players. Cope Miners did well under Gasparini. I think he still did fine today. Obviously, I don't think he's at his full potential, obviously, but I do think that as a team, they need to get used to playing with one another. You need a team chemistry. And sometimes I hate to say this to fans and to people, you have to get used to playing with one another. And that takes time. That's it.
Oh, Ruhi taken down. Now, is there no call? Come on. Let's see.
No.
These tackles are so messy.
Yes, they are. Yes.
And I understand where the frustration from the players and coach are coming from. It is warranted frustration.
God. I do miss Max Allegri's like little striptease thing he does.
Oh yeah, I could use a
striptease. Love it.
Absolutely.
Okay, go. Come on.
Well, bit of attack here now. Bangula has it on the left side. Yildiz steps past his man. Nice cut in. Brings it back to Bangula. Just trying to work a bit of space here. Can't really find it. Yildiz taking on a couple dudes.
Shit.
Chico, not enough space given away.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're swarming.
Fucking kidding me. God. Wait. Jesus.
Another Bologna man down. Juve don't care. But they're going to call it down anyways, which...
I think he's faking it. I think it's a load of baloney.
Unless it's a head injury, they don't have to blow the whistle.
Let's see what it was.
These guys have been flopping around. But here's the thing. If it's serious now, I don't give a fuck if it's serious now because they've been flopping all goddamn match. And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to care? No, I'm not going to care.
Oh, I don't care at all. But yeah, that looked pretty. That was intense. Yeah.
Yeah, but the team's cried wolf. It looked like it hurt, but your team cried wolf the whole goddamn match. Blame your team at this point because they've been pissing all fucking match. And now when it's real, you want me to No, get the fuck up. Let's play. We got 5 minutes left. Not even 3.
This is just sad. I don't know what to say. Like, this is sad. Yeah, no. Just play. Holy fuck. Just play. Just go out. What is this? What is this? Come on, guys.
That's trash. It's trash ball. That's all it's been.
It's just, I don't even know. Oh, God, wake up. Maybe they needed to lose this game to wake up. They need to wake up.
This will be the first league loss. Only other loss.
That's what it is. I think it's for the best. I genuinely think sometimes for the best. I don't like to lose.
On this stupid, but we're undefeated. Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, no, get it out. Get it out of your system. Lose the match. Shut up. Move on to the next thing, and just play your freaking game. That's it. Just stop. Just focus on top 4 and focus on playing the best game you possibly can. Another thing I noticed is a lot of our players are flat-footed. Like, I see a lot of flat-footed players. They can't even react properly. Like, there's one thing I remember my coach used to tell me is like, you're gonna get like 5 extra laps around the field if you were flat-footed. Like, you can't stay flat-footed on the field. You always have to be ready at all costs.
No, these guys have no soul left. No, there's nothing. There's nothing left in the tank. Everyone's on the brink of being injured.
I would honestly if I would have played on that pitch, I would have chewed half of my teammates out. I'm like, get your fucking head out of your ass. Like, literally yell at them.
Here's Deuce.
And I'm not.
There's a quarter. A minute and a half. At least Deuce created. You know, it's something. Let's make it more.
You know, the thing is too, though, like, in the midfield that I'm noticing is very slow. Like the transition from defense to offense is slow. Like they're just moving it around, but like there's no plan. They're just moving it around for just simply moving it around, possessing the ball for simply possessing the ball. Like there's no plan.
Yildiz just trips over himself, loses it. Very sloppy play by Juve, even though they had a corner to work off of. They take it short and just end up wasting another minute.
What is...
There's no forward movement. Guys, let's go. This is nerds had enough. Oh, man. Yildiz just pushed over.
I don't know. That's insane. They still have Coop Miners as player of the match, like man of the match, as a contender.
He's been trying to rally the troops. I'll give him that. He has, if anybody, been the leader on the pitch.
I think he's a good leader. I think he's a perfect leader. I think he would be the perfect captain for Coop Miners.
Oh, man. Even like Yildiz looks like he's knackered. And he came on as a sub.
What the hell?
What the hell is in for like a rude awakening here too? He looks like he's just being put over the coals. 5 minutes
honestly, I'm okay with Rui like having this happen to him. Like this is probably the best character development, like character building. This is like he needs games like this for him to get better. Like this is perfect for him to get better. Like you need experience. This is the thing. That's what I said earlier. I just think that Danilo shouldn't start at all, and I think I would have put youngsters, knowing the fact that we didn't have any chance of winning the league.
Well, there's a steal. So does Vlahovic get on the end of this? Off to Bangula. Curls it, and it's in. Oh my! Bangula puts it, and at least your reaction didn't give it away for me. It is 2-2.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, but that was too much of a beautiful goal. God damn.
And that's what Fajoli should have been doing all the time. You have him Bangula doing it at the last 91st minute. It's 2-2. And the first assist of the season for Dusan.
Well, at least that was beautiful. Yeah, that was very beautiful.
And out of absolutely nowhere, there's Dahl just lurking, waiting for it.
God dang it.
Good. There it is. And unfortunately, now we have to hear Twitter go on about how Mbangula is worth $30 million and he's the greatest winger. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what happens there.
Well, I'm still for putting Mbangula as a starter now, and then having what's it called? Yildiz play the false nine.
I just woke up. That's late in the day. It's like 7 o'clock almost.
You just take a nap? Did you have like an AM workout, or what happened?
Said he had a rough night. Well, there is still a couple minutes left here. They're trying to go long.
Oh, fucking A. This is just bullshit. Yeah, no, man, we need to wake up.
Is this another tie? Does something break down again?
I have no clue.
Chico with it. Coop. He's fired up deep into the box. Doesn't connect. Man, just like if that was just a Coop scoop in the box and somebody had it. Oh, man. Oh, something like that would be beautiful. You went to sleep at 1 p.m. That's pretty intense.
Do you work third shift? Does he work on the overnight shift or something?
He just kept on going. I don't know.
No, what? Living like a rock star, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I was working out, I guess. Oh, I guess. Oh, there's another Bologna player down. Even Gildas is yelling at him to get the hell out. That's Ndoye having some words. Not a boy. Cleats in the hand or something. What a shot. What a shot.
What a $12 million assist. How about that? God. Golly. Ay.
I guess there's this Fino alla fine nonsense going on, but it's still a tie.
Yeah, we lost. We're losing points, brother. What do you mean, Fino alla fine?
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Listen, I was about to say. Yes, I mean, like you wake up when you have to, but this should have been an easy.
That's what pisses me the hell off. Okay. On one end, it is a positive from last season because when we would lose, we wouldn't really wake up under Allegri. But this one, when we're losing, we do tend to wake up. We
also won once in a while under Allegri.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
First half of the season for sure.
And that was saying was
last season. Yeah,
that was saying it was Duson's second assist, but in the league, I believe it's only one. Anyways, it is over. It's 2-2. It is another tie. I didn't even update the scoreboard. I'm sorry, guys.
Christ.
It's another tie. What do
Holy
you want me to say? We embarrassingly clawed back a tie with that we probably didn't deserve. And
no.
The whole community is going to be negative. I'm negative. We're all negative. We're all frustrated. It's not the vibe I want.
No, I'm not negative. It's not this. I kind of like I've expected this. To be honest with you, I expected these types of results. I'm not necessarily, well, not that I'm pessimistic. Not that I feel that I'm pessimistic.
Yeah, it's kind of there's negative overtones, like the whole community.
I don't care. Like the community can say a lot of insane shit. They always say insane stuff.
No, but you're part of the community. We all are, right? Like we're all negative. Like you can try to say that you're not negative, but we're all negative because we're pissed off.
Yeah,
there's no like if
I'm pissed off about the game, but like at the same time, I do see that potential. Like I'm not completely snobbing off Thiago Motta. Like there are some good qualities to him. I just think I hope this would be my thing is I hope he learns his lesson about not having a plan B. That's it. And also being a little more pragmatic and understanding, hey, look, these are the players I have. I need to have other plans just in case shit goes to the fan. If I got these guys, I got to play this formation. That's it. It's like having cards in your hand. That's how you got to look at the players. And then you just got to utilize them in the best strategy possible. Like, yeah, it sucks. I hope the players are coming in by next month in January. Like one player gets out from injury after another. And I just hope that again, Cambiaso didn't sprain anything. Maybe he was just in pain for that moment, nothing serious. And then we can take it on from there.
I was asking, was Coop's goal good? It was decent. It was a clean. It's a nice pass, and he just came clean through it.
Yeah,
nothing fancy, just good goal. Gatti is cutting it. Gatti isn't really the biggest concern, though, is it?
Yeah, but the problem is that we don't have any center backs. I understand what you're saying. He did make mistakes, but the problem is that we don't have a replacement at the moment. And I'm not putting Danilo as a center back. Sorry, that's not happening.
10 toes down.
I agree.
Was the glue, and you can even go back to like the Chiellini eras, right? Like once Chiellini is gone, Bonucci. There was nothing. So.
Yeah, that's time is over.
Another call for Kanan in the number 10. More and more people are saying that.
I'm saying I do agree with it. I just think he should play as a false 9 and play with Coop Miners.
Put Loca as a center back, yeah, and then because you have a lot of people in the midfield, you could try it, maybe work. I don't know.
Kind of like 10 years ago when Mascherano was playing as a center back, but he was more he started off as a defensive midfield. Yeah, that could be the case.
Now we got to be easy with Bangula. Saying he should start on the left. He's still very raw, right? Where he comes, he shows up, gets a goal, and then disappears for a couple games. The difference is that we pay him nothing, and he gets the same sort of results.
I think that Bangula has a higher ceiling than Weah. I just have to be honest with you.
Oh no, Weah's at his ceiling. That's the problem with Weah is that he's okay. He's supposed to be a depth piece, and he's good for a depth piece.
He's done well. Again, he's done well. I just think that it kills me to see Weah. He just was able to take on his opponents. He would be great.
He's the kind of guy though that you put on late in the game, fresh, and then you beat the opponents out of just pure that raw speed that comes out from being fresh, going against entire defense. That's where you would like to be able to use him. Of course, Diego Gonzalez has some mystery muscle injury that he's never going to come back for.
The thing, yeah, I know you guys brought it up. I think it was on the Thursday segment about what the heck is going on with J Medical. What are they eating? And I will stress it out again. At least one component of it, I will say, it is imperative. It is really important as a player. If you are a professional player in this current era, and I mean this current era, that there's going to be more games being played. It is important to have your own trainer in a sense and do mobility training, not as much on weights. You can do weight training, but focus more on mobility training and yoga, some form of stretch. You have to stretch your muscles so they're loosened up, and they don't have the higher chance of tearing. You don't have the chances of a muscle tear. And obviously drinking plenty of water, which also helps stay hydrated, which you're also very unlikely to tear a muscle or pull a muscle. And that's what I feel like is going on. Again, I don't know the full details because I haven't read it. I don't know their medical reports. I don't know their medical history. So obviously it's more nuanced. I just think for what I see, I think the fundamentals, if I would tell any professional player, is just stretch and drink plenty of water. And that would be my thing.
That was basically, we did a 45-minute segment of that on Thursday. Yeah, just that's the gist of it. Just drink more water, which I've been doing because I am sick. Starting to burst at the seams here, just dumping it all in me.
I don't blame you, brother. Yeah, everybody's getting sick, even here in Florida, which obviously the weather here, we consider it cold. I think you guys consider it summer. You probably would go to the beach.
Probably, yeah. How warm is it?
Let's see. Let me see. How is it here down? Let's see. Largo weather. Let's see. So 66 degrees. I gotta keep.
It's a little cool. It's a little cool. Yeah, but it's nice.
18. It's 18.
Yeah, it's 18. That's a pretty good day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good day for Canadians or people from Minnesota. They probably go to the beach.
Yeah, I would still be at the beach. Maybe it's a little chilly for the beach, but the water was still warm.
I just say that as a joke, but yeah,
no, it is a thing though. I was in southern Spain in late November, a couple years ago, and yeah, people were looking at me funny. Sat out at the beach in my shorts, going in the water.
I'm good. Or you can just go to the Caribbean Sea and just go on a cruise. Probably going to go on in December 20th.
Nice. You're always you live right there though. You just hop on a boat and go.
Yeah, I can go to Tampa Port, or I usually go to the Miami Port. I got a buddy of mine. He has a Royal Caribbean pass, so he does a lot of these cool discounts. So he calls me if there's a discount. I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. Nice. Let's act like fools in the boat.
Okay, well that sounds like fun. Let's talk some not fun. Let's bang out these numbers as we do post match here. We did finally get some possession back, 54. XG is a 0.91 to 0.88. Shots 10 to 10, on target 3 to 4. Big chances 1 each, both missed. 354 passes, 80%. That's a marked decrease today to their 287 at 78. So both teams poor in the passing department. Fouls 18-14. Most of those were frustrating make-believe dives. Just a whole bunch of mess in the fouls department there. And then 1-4 corners. 2-2 draw. Look like draw numbers. They're all pretty similar head to head. Nothing great.
No.
Now Man City. Now Man City. That's it. Are we gonna even show up for that one?
It could go either way with that game too. Pep is kind of struggling himself. He's not able
today.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like with Man City, they could do it, but they have to get their head in the right point. I would say defend and counter. That would be my thing. Don't try to win possession, but it could go your way as well. They got some older guys in the center mid. Another thing I would say, especially with this game, learn, move on, and just focus on the next game. That's it.
That's it. Okay. Well, Jeff, you said it. That's it. Tomorrow night, what's the call-in? So, of course, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, gladly. Thank you for having me on. I was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't want to study, apparently.
No, unfortunately, I was just wanted to bitch. I wanted to get it out of my chest. Maybe, just say what I got to say. So,
well, that's what tomorrow's going to be. It's we're going to be getting things off our chest.
Yeah, that's
no
fine.
Diddy.
No Diddy. Yep. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, on that note, we might as well roll the credits. While I do that, everything's right there. The X, the Spotify, the Instagram. We got all the links in the description. Get into the Discord, like and subscribe. And most importantly, for the full version of this post-game show with the included call-in. If you guys don't know, every Sunday we do the call-in. You don't need a camera. You don't need to show your beautiful face like Jeff here does, but that's an option. Could be voice only. You can show yourself off any way you like it. We can do it. Come speak your piece. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining and dealing with my technical problems early on and just my shitty cold voice and all that jazz. I appreciate it.
Later, my man. Take care.
1 point at a time, everyone.
Yep.